Up next, we're unboxing and testing out the Xumo streaming box. ijdm starts now.
Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
First off, let's get right to it. I paid for this with my own cash. It was a open box, but it was in a sealed box. I guess it was a sealed new box buy on eBay. So decided to grab one and test one out for my viewers and see what they think and whatever. I, of course, tested a few other things out. The Sling TV box, I have tested out. The Roku one. I don't know if I've done the Amazon one on my channel yet. I could do that too if there's a demand for it. I think there's plenty of videos about the Amazon stick out there. But let's get right into this. Yeah, the box is a little damaged because it was wrapped with stuff and I peeled it off and did a little damage. But let's open it up and see what we got here. Yeah, I did take a sneak peek inside this before I did the video, but oops, stay there. Stay. Are we in focus? Sometimes with this camera, it's weird when I'm this close to the camera, I can't tell if I'm actually in focus or not. Let's back off a little bit. Okay, we got the Xumo streaming box quick start guide. We're gonna follow that? Probably not. We got birds cooing like crazy. They were quiet all morning and now they're being loud. Spectrum TV app, because Spectrum does work with Xumo, and this might have been a Spectrum issued Xumo box. I don't know how this works, and I hope this was a legit buy because that's interesting. But I do know they've been working together on getting a streaming. And as you know, with most cable systems, real quick, that we're going away from the standard old digital cable boxes that we had in favor of these. They're much easier and cheaper to make, and it's just a better platform to deliver them on a wide scale versus having those individual cable boxes and tracking them and so forth. I can't give you a definitive reason, but I can just say things are moving forward. We're in the future now. So right on the top here, we got the Xumo box. It's got a Ethernet port. I'm sure you can use this wirelessly, I'd hope. HDMI out and your plug, and that's pretty much it on that. We got a remote with a couple nondescript, look like, oh, actually they're Duracell OEM batteries. Wow. And yeah, it's an okay looking remote. I can't tell if this is the first or second gen remote because I think there is a newer remote out now, but that's the one that came with it. And let's see what else is in here. Let's throw this down there. We got an HDMI cable. I won't be needing this because I actually got one free on my TV right now, and of course the power pack. So we got this all out on the tray. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this hooked up and see what we think about the Xumo TV streaming experience. Okay, we're just about there. You didn't miss anything. The biggest pain was really this power adapter, and getting the batteries out of the packaging was weird. It's like this wrap you can't rip with your hands. It's like crazy weird. Now, if I remember how to change the inputs, I was just there. That should go to the box. And I'm just using my little travel monitor here to see what's what. It should have audio as far as I know. And we're greeted with an hello and an hola. We'll go with hello. Remote not pair. I don't know how you pair the remote, but yeah. Okay. I guess it's just part of the booting process. This is the first time powering this thing up. So you're seeing it as I'm seeing it, as you're hearing my birds cooing in the background as usual on most of my videos. A nice clean looking screen. I mean, I've used the Xumo free TV experience before and it was okay. I mean, it's got the basic same kind of collection you get with any of the other ones. Pluto obviously has the most of all the free stuff, but I'm not crazy about their interface, but you know, with Samsung, they have their own TV Plus thing. Then you have Roku that has their thing, and then there's dozens and dozens of other ones too.
Press up or down for options.
Okay.
English,
Okay.
US will be the language you see on this device. Continue in English. Would you like to continue with voice guidance?
No. This is, if you're wondering why you're seeing a lot of this now, there's new things coming down state to state about accessibility for people that have hearing problems, vision problems, and so forth. And a lot of people saying this is just unnecessary, not needed. I think it's really something we do have to do, okay? It's just one of those things we're gonna have to get used to. And I've noticed this a lot, even with other streaming devices, that it does talk to you when you're first using it and you can shut it off. Even though on my Google TV experience, I had to actually disable all the voice connectivity stuff for it to stop doing it, because some apps it would just randomly, you know, connect. So I will continue with this, but I will have to block this part out so I am not showing my password. Okay, now that we're connecting, I just entered in my password, it's all you missed. We don't show things like that on the video. We cannot connect. Oh, you're now connected. I said couldn't connect at first, I don't know. A little weirdness going on. It's a neat little splash screen. I personally, other than your first use, there's really no need to keep. Use this remote to control your TV volume switch, and I don't know how this is going to work with this monitor, so we're just going to say no for now on that. Yeah, privacy. Like, we have privacy anymore. Link your account. So I actually got to go in now, and I got to go to the Xumo site and actually create an account and link it. So I guess I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop down for a minute and do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, we got that shenanigans straightened out. It asked me if I want to set up for the Xumo account or through a Spectrum account. I do have a login that my buddy lets me use from time to time because I don't really have Spectrum anymore. So I try to do that, but it wants the primary one, and I don't have his primary password, nor do I feel like asking for his primary password. Yeah, we'll just say it's in the living room, Eastern. And whether or not the app will let you log in on this with the secondary, who knows, we'll know when it finishes set up, if it'll allow for that. Now, I'm sure, like I said, this is a joint project between Xumo and Spectrum. And from what I know, this does run on an Android type base system. Share, what? No, I don't. Why do I want to share what I'm watching? This will only take a moment. Well, a moment's came and gone, and yeah, it did kind of take a moment. All right, we're greeted with this. Okay, so.
Yeah, and I didn't let go, and then he started beating me.
Okay.
That's all I remember. And I tried to get.
Let's get this volume down. All right, let's get the cat out of the box right away here. I don't like autoplay at all. I just don't, especially late at night when you're in your bedroom and you're just flipping through trying to decide something to watch and something randomly starts playing. That is one of the most annoying things in the world. Some people, I don't know. Make a comment below. Do you like autoplay? Because I personally hate it. I'm just trying to go through and see what all the options here, and I'm actually trying to see if there's a way we can shut off that autoplay nonsense. Picture and sound. I'm sure it's just picture quality. Yeah. And the remote's actually feels decent quality. I mean, it works fine. Connected viewing preferences. Maybe it's this one. Autoplay is off. TV provider is still Xumo and set up, so there's no option there. And system management, I doubt it's in there. Yeah, so if this is Android based, it's definitely got some kind of weird shell that they put on it. I can't find how to shut that off for now. So yeah, I mean, they give you everything with this. I mean, it's a full on, pretty much everything you would ever need. Hulu's on there, Disney, YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV, Xumo Play, Paramount Max. I mean, they're all there. Let's try the Spectrum app and see if let me stop saying I want to share. All right, well, this is gonna let me log in, so let me skip this part and see if I can get a login. Okay, first off, Spectrum, if you're doing it this way, like I just did and did the manual login, they need to change that. They need to have the little QR code or something. That was the most painful experience, especially with the A through Z lined up, and then if you accidentally hit the up button at the wrong time, it just puts it in. Okay, greeted with the regular old Spectrum app. It looks pretty much the same as the one I see on Roku and some other devices. Let's just check the settings. You can get your upgrades, parental controls, purchase controls, preference, if you want to start up channel, autoplay, on or off. Support. So they don't really give you a lot of choices here on the actual control of it. Usually you can do favorites. Maybe I have to do it through a different system, or maybe this is slightly different. Let's go to live TV and see. Okay, it's just live TV. Look, there are the channels. Okay. So because I'm not in my buddy's house, the channels are limited to which ones I can get. It's basically away mode. And then if I wasn't in Tampa Bay area, then I obviously wouldn't get the locals either. It's just the way it works with them. This really burns me. I mean, I know you got to make more revenue, but I don't know how many people are actually bothering with that. It's just more of an annoyance when you're going through different things. Yeah, it's pretty quick. I'd like to get to the main guide though, if I can figure out how to do that. I guess I hit the back arrow. There we go. There's the main guide. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much the same, just minus you can't really do favorites or anything. And it's got all the channels there. And it's actually quicker than a Roku device, about the same as maybe my Apple TV device. So yeah, there's your Spectrum in a nutshell. I mean, if you're going to use that, my question now is adding apps to it. What apps can you add? Can you customize like the Google TV experience and make your own launcher type thing? Or do they have that all locked out that you're pretty much stuck with the basic old, you know, and it's fine. I mean, it's just a little busy for me, and that's hopefully I can shut that off and figure that out eventually. But view all apps. So are all these installed or? Yeah, see, this is all going through. I don't think you can access the Play Store. This is locked down. So I'm going to say this is a comparable experience where if you have a Amazon Fire TV, it's probably a very close, similar experience. Okay, because I hit all apps. You see now, I'd rather have an option just to go to this screen and then pick my apps and have the most recently used ones on top. That's just me. I like it simple and clean. And yeah, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't use the full screen or anything, but yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It's not too many rounded corners and shenanigans going on there where it makes it look weird. And then it's got all these different rows and stuff. You can tour your home screen, settings, remote and pairing, voice guidance. We obviously shut that off. Movie and show. Let's see if maybe that's the option we want. This video is starting to get a little long, so I'm not going to go into everything. Okay, this is just tutorials. I was hoping you could... back? I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, as far as shutting off that voice thing, I don't know yet. Make a comment below if you know how to do it. I'm sure it's in one of these settings that I'm just not seeing. Maybe with sound. No. Wherever it's hidden, and maybe you can't shut it off, but I'm hoping there should be a way you can do it. I would think it'd be in viewing preferences, and it does say that's off, but then it doesn't say, well, what other one can you have? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, so they're definitely working together on this. Overall, I mean, I like it. It's snappy, it's quick, it's what I would expect. Weird that there's not a Spectrum button on the actual remote. That's odd. Maybe this is not a Spectrum issued box. Who knows? Not that I'm on it about Spectrum, but it just happens to be one of the ones I could try quick and easy. But yeah, I don't think... Oh, okay, this is interesting. So that's another TV service, which... Okay. Let's just see what's what with Sling while we're here. And it's on here. I mean... I'll give it to them on that one. Just letting your competitors have a little bit of action on what you got going. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And honestly, the best way you can save on some of these streaming services nowadays is bundling them with, like, I use Verizon for my mobile carrier, and I just connected it with a few of my accounts. And I mean, I got, oh yeah, there it is. And this is a lot. Well, yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm not logged into my account. Okay, yeah, this is where it's like, yeah, now it's catching up. It is really laggy. It's like, click, 1, 2, almost a second or two before it. I mean, it's not horrible, but yeah, it's a little. It might need an update or whatever. I'm sure there's a way you can update the apps and things, but it's still usable. I mean, you can watch any of the channels, and that's cool. What other ones do we have on here? I'm actually surprised with Sling being on there. Spectrum News. So that because I logged into Spectrum, I'm actually am I logged into News? You'd think I would be logged into News already, but let's see how this works. I mean, let's face it. This is their box. I mean, I'm sure different services have their own. Yeah, it says I'm in Pinellas Park, but I'm not really in Pinellas Park. Yeah, well, yeah, it lets you go right to your local, whatever area you're in. Oh, yeah. It's making you sign in again, even though you already signed in. Yeah, another thing that could be fixed there, I'm sure, maybe. We won't bother with that, but it's just a news channel, and I don't really watch it anymore. But yeah, and Apple TV is here. Netflix, I'd have to sign into it. Man, I'd rather just sit on this screen. And there's a lot going on, but still all my stuff is right here that I would normally use this for. And okay, real quick before we go here, you got a numeral pad, which I did not try to see if you can enter in a number to see if we can try that as well. If you can actually, like if you know the channel number, I know we're going away from that too, but okay, this is weird. So it's only on the main screen. I don't feel like I have much control here over the actual experience here. So I want to see if I can enter in, like, if I'm on channel 9, if I can enter in 808 and hit the button. Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, don't see that very often because you don't really see the numeral pads anymore. So yeah, there you go. So if I want to watch Weather Channel, which I think is 63. I'm sure if I just entered it, it would go to it anyways. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Netflix button, Peacock, Xumo button, and then a Prime Video button. Got a home button, got a plus button. What's it do? Oh, it doesn't really do anything. I guess if you're adding digits. Back button, like you have most, you have your cursor control, voice control, which is nice. You have your up and down volume, input control, which is interesting. Power, I guess that's if you connect it to your TV. I didn't do that step. And then your settings button, and then a three button. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you want to change something there, you can do that. So where's the, how do you, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So the buttons work, everything works there, and that's the remote. Just know, weird that it's one of their products. Maybe if you get it through actually them, maybe they give you a specialized button for the actual thing. This is much different than I expected. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. I'm actually surprised that they really went out of their way to try to make it a decent experience other than this autoplay craziness, which hopefully you can shut that off and I can figure out a way if you know how to do it, make a notation. But that is your Xumo box in a nutshell. Will I give it 2 thumbs up? I'll give it, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to give it a thumb and a half because there's a couple things I think that could be refined here, especially with the menus and the autoplay, just on first-hand experience. But I would say I like this thing. I'd say my only drawbacks are some of the logins on the app, which is kind of weird. And the fact you got to plug this thing in, you can't use USB, that's kind of a minus, but it may be because of the amount of power it takes or processor that it uses. It's a Xi 1 SC parentheses B box, so whatever. And that's it in a nutshell. Lots of more great videos coming up. I did promise a retro one coming up. We'll be doing that shortly. And also another retro product that I did tease in this video. If you saw it toward the beginning of the thing, we'll be also taking a look at that, but I'm not going to say what it is right now. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.